as you be seeing, welcome back all ye lubbers to the Lord of the Rings online. Here you be seeing me fine young cabin lad, Gnarlo. Say hello to all the mates and wenches there, Gnarlo. Yarr, ye be a good boy, Jack, ye be a good...
Excuse me, guys. I'm afraid I haven't quite got over my bronchitis yet, so I can't quite keep that up for long. Anyway, here we are, and we're celebrating Talk Like a Pirate Day, September 19th. And every year here at the Lord of the Rings, they've done the curse of the plight of the shipwrecked mariners. As you see here, we are in stock. We are right outside of the Golden Perch there. And just down the hill is the Brandywine Bridge, which we are going to next. Go ahead and pull up our pony. We are going to ride down just on the other side of the bridge and just a little bit to the left. And that is where this quest begins. Always such nice music when you cross the Brandywine. You can see right ahead of us there are some quest rings. So let's go see what these are. These characters appear every year about this time. I think they first appeared on Monday. It'll be available all day today and also tomorrow, since tomorrow is the actual Talk Like a Pirate Day itself. But I think after that they disappear. I do not think they're still around on Thursday. I tried to do the quest last year and I believe they were already gone on Thursday. So let's talk to Argirian.
Our fine mate Argirian here.
How grey is the shadow upon my heart.
The Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners.
Ahoy there! I am Argirian, first mate aboard of the Gilmanuil. Or at least I were until we were beset by a great storm. The Gilmanuil is a ship belonging to we rangers that sails up and down the yon Barradoon, providing much-needed supplies to the wardens of Numinous in the north. That work, though, was brought to an end with a terrible storm. Our ship was agrounded. The quartermaster and I were washed overboard and our cargo lost. I know not if anyone else survived the disaster, and were be pleased if ye could search northward for the captain. It is also vital that the cargo be recovered, for it was intended to supply the wardens as they fight the evil that has come to Numinous. I'm sure it is strewn all along ye brandy line.
So now we have to talk to Anna here. And Anna here is going to be way up north, I believe. Is that the captain? The captain of the Gilmanuil. Anna here. Yep, so we've got to find the captain, and we're also going to be collecting cargo as we go. Now the cargo that we collect, as you see here, these waterlogged crates, you'll also find foot lockers and kegs of cram. Cram being the salted bread. Most of the waterlogged crates have balls of ale within them. So you're going to find lots and lots of those. It's best to grab as many of these as you can. I think you have to turn X amount for the actual quest itself. And then any extras that you grab, you can also barter in, I believe. Okay, bind on pickup. So we're trying to get as many kegs of cram. Though we won't actually see what we need. I think it's like bind it to your permanent. Yes, yes. That gets a little bit annoying after a while. I'm wanting to say you have to collect for the very first one. Whoop. As you go along, that's the problem here, is we will soon be getting into territory with some very high level critters in it. I hate the slime. It really slows you down. Alright, more waterlogged crates. If you can find the waterlogged foot lockers, they usually have something in them, some sort of 2 bottles of ale. They have like cosmetic items. That's where you find the pirates' hats. You'll find eye patches and that sort of thing inside of the footlockers. The crates, though, will have all your bottles of ale. At some point along here, you're going to have to hit into the water. Now, if you are of a low level, and as I said, in fact, here at even level 22 as I am, at some point you're going to run into a bunch of creatures that are too high of a level for you. And when you do that, you're going to have to start swimming up the middle of the river. For us, hopefully it won't occur for a little while, and also it seems one side of the river is a little bit more dangerous than the other. At least at first. Yes, yes, more kegs. And this is what we're going to continue doing all the way up the river here. Collecting the kegs of cram, answering the annoying question about, yes, bind it to us, and looking for the footlockers. So I'm going to continue doing that all the way up the river until we either get to the captain or I find a footlocker. So we'll see you on up the stream here. Ahead of us you see a bridge there. Not a bridge, I'm sorry, a fence. We're getting very close to leaving the Shire and moving into the area of Evendim. So we should see, yep, there you go, we have the gray level mature black bear over here, and as you see just on the other side, a purple hunter. So we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. Very soon at this point we're going to have to take to the river. You may see us having to do that, and they have this stuff down both sides. The crates, the kegs of cram, all this is scattered all through both sides. But as you see, everything now is purple to me at level 22. If you're higher level, I think if you were in your mid 30s, and definitely if you were in your 40s, I'm sure everything would be fine. But it's a little bit high to the 20-somethings. But it's just a matter, any level can really do it, it's just a matter of keeping an eye out, making sure you don't get surprised, keep some situational awareness, keep that zoomed out. Yep, see, we're now entering the Brandywood and Bull Roar Sward. How do you tell we've entered a new land? Music changed. Yep, there we go, that's what I figured. You see kegs of cram and bottles of ale. If you've got the extended wallet, they fall right into that, and you don't have to worry about your inventory space. I'll pull up on the map here, show you exactly where we are. There you go. As you see, we're down here. We've crossed from the Shire into Evendim. And we're going to continue going up until right about this area along in here, I think, is where we run into the shipwreck. Now Now, those of you who are quite low level, once you finish this part of it, I said you've got to be able to get up there and you've got to talk to the captain to get the next section of the quest going. But once you do that, you can sit there. There's crates and chance of a footlocker and the kegs of cram all around the whole brandy what do they call it, brandy hall, the whole brandy buckland, there we go, buckland, that's the name of it. From Buckland all the way down to the Marish past the ford, there's plenty of these all along there, so you don't have to worry about, after this initial trip, traveling all the way up here through all the dangerous territory with all the killer mobs in order to get the crates and the kegs. There's plenty of them south of the bridge as well as north of the bridge. So all you have to worry about at that point is making the initial swim up the river. And as I said, if you stay over there in the center of the river, you shouldn't have too much to worry about. I was able to do it as quite a low character. The first time I took Glennoran up this way, he was probably about the same level that Gnarlo is now, because I remember everything turning purple with him right after you crossed right after you got past where the fence is on the northern bounds of the Shire. Okay, watch the ones that wander down here to the side. You want to make sure they don't get too close. Always better to be safe and just make the trip than it is to be greedy, even if you're getting 3 bottles at a time. For instance, this Nyarrrr critter over here, I'm going to give these 2 insects kind of a wide berth. Swim! Get away! Swim! Alright, we're in a bit of a more dangerous area here. Things get a little bit closer to the shore. So we might have reached the limit of where we can safely pluck stuff off the beach. We'll give these a kind of a wide berth. See the salamander coming down there toward the shore. We'll let them have the kegs and the crates. Not too much further ahead should be where we come to the shipwreck itself. Round this bend and to the left. And that little place you see on the right up there is a bandit haven. We'll spend a lot of time killing bandits there for their sashes and stuff. They're good for turning in for faction. And they also are a good source of mathams if you're interested in raising your faction with the Matham House in Michael Delving. Any of the humanoid creatures drop mathams, and they are a good source of them. As you see, we've really entered into a territory now where monsters tend to be a little bit too close to the shore for us to grab the crates and things safely and reliably. So swim up the river it is. there the boat appears. Popping in. We're going to get down here even with it before we head up onto the shore. Now, I don't believe anything comes close enough down here to really be an issue. I think most of the monsters stay away. So as you see, the deckhands and all are working on it. Come around the corner, and there's there's the captain, Aaron here, that we wish to speak to.
Ah, shadow is on my spirit.
Aye, you've come from Agirion, ye and Mendabeth well. That is good. Ye may return to Agirion and let him know that all survived the wreck and are now repairing the damage. Do as Agirion requested and gather the cargo ere ye return, however. It is vital for the defense of Anuminas.
So as you see, we need to collect 10 kegs of cram, 25 bottles of ale. And what have we got here? We have got 31 kegs and 64 bottles of ale. So we've definitely got plenty to fulfill the requirements of the quest. So it is back downstream. If you set yourself a map, for instance, I've got my milepost set at the Prancing Pony, and I think that is where I'm going to map back to, because riding from the pony to the Barren Dune by either my own personal horse or taking one of the stable's horses is much, much quicker than swimming all the way back down the Brandywine here. So in just a moment, we should pop up at the Prancing Pony. And there we are, with our load of cram and our bottles of ale. So let us pull out our horse. And we are going to head back to the Brandywine. So we will meet you there whenever we approach Agirion and the Quartermaster again. And we're approaching the Brandywine Bridge again. Let's come over here and talk to Agirion. Let's see what he has to say.
What can I do for you?
Arr, it is good to know that me kinsman did not perish in the storm. Thank ye as well for recovering this cargo. Give it to Mendabeth, as well as any more you may find as ye journey along the Barren Dune. As thanks for ye efforts, ye may choose something from the ship stores that have ye survived. Mendabeth will see to your reward.
Very good.
And that completes the yarn of the shipwreck mariners.
Now let's talk to Mendabeth here and see what she
Hello,
has
friend.
for us.
Can I help you with something?
There you go. As you can see, you can get the mariner's hat and eye patch. You can get just the hat, or you can get the eye patch. So what we're going to go with, let's go for the full Monty to start out with, the hat and the eye patch. There we go. In fact, we've got enough that we can get just one of the other two as well. Almost enough we can get both of them. Let's go with the eye patch for the second one. There. See, if we get 11 more bottles, we can also get the mariner's hat as well. So there you go. Let's go ahead and try on our outfit, see what it looks like. And there he be with the hat and the eye patch. Nyarrrr. Arr, and he even has a bandana behind his head. Nyarrrr.
And that be Gnarlo with just the eye patch. So there you go. I hope you have a happy Talk Like a Pirate Day. Enjoy your booty. And remember, it's not Talk Like a Pirate Day unless you can annoy the hell out of all your co-workers that you'll be with today. So, enjoy, and we will be seeing you later, you landlubbers.